Yo guys, it's Kevin Trades. This is my weekly recap and outlook for DAX, the German index. So let's get straight into it. So this is the weekly candle. We had a heavily bullish week this week. We opened around 23.39 and closed at 24.75. Going into the daily, as you can see, heavily bullish. Monday holding as low of the week. Bullish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bullish. But before I break this down, first things first. As always, gotta look at the news. On Monday, we had a hell of a lot of news. We had PMI, and more PMI. Tuesday and Wednesday, we had Powell testifying at 3 p.m. Thursday, we had unemployment claims 130. And Friday, we had 130 price index. But nevertheless, very good opportunity. This is a daily. Last week, I was looking for shorts. I wanted like these lows taken and like this low taken. What ended up happening was it actually just held OTE from this daily low, as you can see right here. 0.85, perfectly respected, and now we're above 50%. So my bias has flipped. But nevertheless, let me just go on Monday and talk about how you could have caught these trades. So we left behind this gap on Friday. I was talking about filling this gap in, coming back up and keeping going down. However, we ended up creating like 3 bombs on the hourly. 1, 2, 3. Not only that, there's even more hourly lows here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lows in the hourly. And we just respected it. It was also OTE here and here. Either way, Monday you want to really trade it. 8 o'clock pumped. We respected this hourly inverse. Ooh. And we went down, created more lows, and we went up. Coming into Tuesday, where did we close? We closed around here. Tuesday opened and came up. Now Tuesday is really interesting because we tapped into this daily fair value gap. Not only that, we tapped into this 4-hour OTE on the sell-off, because I was still bearish at this point. So you can see here, perfect tap, very clean tap. On the hourly, you could have caught this sell on Tuesday. You can see 7 o'clock pumps, 10 o'clock high of the day, came down and closed around here. So you could have caught this sell-off. 10 o'clock high of the day, yep. Into, if you just targeted this liquidity, you would have made money. It is also 4-hour OTE sweep, daily fair value up. So very clean. Coming into Wednesday, price accumulated. There's a pump here at 115. It happens quite a lot on DAX. Something I've seen plenty of times. But either way, we tapped into this 1-hour inverse, respected this 1-hour fair value gap. If I draw out, I guess you can see it, but perfectly respected that. 7 a.m. came up, swept this high, tapped into this inverse, completely filling it. Fair value up filled, order block tapped. Also OTE zone, I guess, around golden pocket. After that, we sold off and targeted this 4-hour bullish value up we left behind on Monday. At this point, this is where I was flipping bias, because I caught this sell down, targeted this. We tapped into this 4-hour value up really early on, around 11, and we just accumulated for a bunch of hours and closed here. Now Wednesday closing left behind this bullish daily fair value gap. This was interesting. This is where my bias flipped, and you can see we left behind this daily bullish value up, and we actually did not tap it. So therefore, this is a breakaway gap, and as you can see, we pumped. Either way, going into Wednesday, we expanded up, filled in this 4-hour fair value gap here. Let me clean these. Boom, boom, boom. This 4-hour value up got respected. Came down 3 p.m. Tapped OTE from this low. Beautiful OTE tap. It was absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Ultra. Boom. Timing 3 p.m. It's 2 p.m. It was 2:45. Same thing. And we pumped, filled in this on mid-gate 15-minute fair value up. Also just tested, stopped here, tested, purged, target this, and yeah, you could have caught this nice 3 p.m. move on Thursday. If I just draw EQ, OT tapped, targeting this high, and even these extensions. Coming into Friday now, if we were just bullish, we had about a lot of bullish candles here on the 4-hour. No bottom wick at 3 p.m. This 4-hour fairly got respected, that we left behind beautifully. Beautiful point of control. Very nice hourly point of control here as well when we tapped in this 4-hour fair value gap. Beautiful closes there. And we just expanded higher. 4-hour pumped up, closed around here. This daily fairly up just left on mid-gate, so broke away from here. Price pushed up. On the hourly, you can see coming to Friday London session, we created equal highs here. Pretty much equal highs at 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock pumped, filled in this 15-minute value up, came back down, tapped OTE from this low. Very good tap, you can see respected beautifully, and tapped into this fair value up here. Here, and we just pumped. On 3 p.m. we had another nice buy. If I just mark out 3 p.m. on Friday, left behind this 15-minute. I don't think there was any 5-minute. No, is that one? No, there was a 1-minute fair value up though. Where are we? No idea what happened there, but 3 p.m. right here. Where is it? What am I looking for? 3 p.m. left behind this 1-minute fairly up, and we just pumped very clean EQ taps here, very clean sweeps on the 1-minute. After that, we just expanded higher, retraced here around 5-6, and we went back up. So that's very nice. Pretty clean. As for next week, as my bias has flipped and we are bullish now, and this OTE did get respected beautifully, and we're about 50%. Pretty simple. Looking for longs, I expect this high gone very soon. So my draws for liquidity next week are this high, and 25k. 25k. There we go. So these are my draw liquidities for next week. I do want price to move a bit lower, but I do see it just flying up. We left behind a lot of things in our advantage, so we've left behind this fair value up inverse. The reason it's good is because it got respected here previously, so I would like price to come lower. Where I'm going to be looking for longs from is around here, 23,900. But let me just find the exact. Yeah, literally around this forward bullish fairly up. I want longs from here next week. I do see it just pushing up though. I do see all-time highs getting taken. We have a few things to fight against. We have like, after we take this liquidity, we can come sideways, maybe sell off, rebalance this big move, this daily candle, rebalance this daily candle, and go for all-time highs. Either way, next week I'm looking for longs from 23,897.7, and these are my draw liquidities. That's the DAX recap. Keep it clean and simple, and see you next week.